our new studio, and I had a lot of comments and some very positive comments. And somebody said, we hope if you're going to do it this way, you won't lose your the spirit that you had, and you won't become too soft. And you know, there are times when you get angry. We still want to see the authenticity. I agree, and that's what you still will see. This is just a better method of getting everything out there quickly. So I want to go back to last evening. Last evening, Charles and I went to a party on the Agafay Desert, way out on the dunes. And it was a party to say goodbye to our ambassador, Simon Martin, who is returning very soon to the UK. We had a lot of respect, huge admiration for Simon. He did so much when he was here to build trade links, education links, all sorts of very positive links between the UK and Morocco, including the issue over the Western Sahara, which I will save for another video. So we were sorry to see him go. But as usual, we hadn't been there very long, and I get a phone call from a French lady in Marrakesh, very distressed, an abandoned horse outside her house. I came home, we had to leave the party. Ayub thankfully was also contacted, and he on his own initiative raced back to the refuge, picked up the ambulance and went down and picked up the horse. Now, I'm just going to run the video of the mayor arriving here. Now, I've always made it very clear that we recognise many wonderful people in Morocco who are very good and very close to their animals, particularly horses. But what we don't have in Morocco is the infrastructure that we have in Europe and the UK particularly. And it seems to be the case that local authorities are not in a position to respond quickly to abandoned animals or know how to care for them once they pick them up. So in the evening, if this person had contacted the local authority, there was no one to contact. No phones were being answered. The other major charity in Morocco that has responsibility for equines, they're closed, you can't get them in the evening. And inevitably, it is us that has to go out and do what needs to be done. It is very unfortunate. The other charity I refer to, and some of you will know who I mean, they're the ones that tried to sue me about 3 years ago. They didn't get very far, but there you go. I have to say we've always had problems at the Marrakesh end, but I must acknowledge that very recently, in a much smaller facility they have with very good vets, they went to Casablanca and rescued a donkey very seriously injured and got there far quicker than we could have done. So thank you to them for that. So here we are, late at night, the mayor coming in. I'm going down to see her in a moment. I'm told that she is okay and will update you later. But I did want you to know that I will continue to tell it as it is. I will continue to get angry when I get angry. I can't help it. It is heartbreaking to see these beautiful animals abandoned in the way that they are, and very often just left to be injured and die. So thank you to everybody who contributed to help us buy the ambulance. That has been a godsend for the animals. And thank you to everybody who does support us and continues to donate. We couldn't do this work without you. So bye for now. We'll speak soon.